Have you ever told everyone about a big goal you wanted to chase? Did you notice what happened right after? Sometimes when we talk too much about our dreams, they become harder to reach. Once, in a quiet little town, there lived a young man named James. James was full of big ideas. Every few weeks, he started something new. One month, he wanted to open a bakery. The next month, he decided to learn carpentry. Then he planned to build his own cabin. But James had one strange habit. Before he ever lifted a finger, he told everyone about his plans. He'd walk into the town cafe and announce, "I'm going to open the best bakery this town has ever seen." People would clap. They'd smile. They'd shower him with compliments. James felt proud. He felt important. That night he slept peacefully, feeling like a winner already. But the next morning, when it was time to actually start working, the excitement was gone. The fire had burned out overnight. Days passed. The bakery never opened. So James moved on to carpentry. He gathered his friends at the town square and spoke boldly about his new dream. "I'm going to build the finest furniture anyone's seen." Everyone praised him. Everyone encouraged him. James felt on top of the world. But again, within days, his interest faded. He never touched a single piece of wood. This pattern repeated for years. James announced dream after dream. People cheered his words every time, but his hands stayed empty. Nothing in his life ever changed. He felt embarrassed. He couldn't understand why he kept failing. Deep down, something in him felt heavy and stuck. One evening, James sat alone by the old fountain in the town square. An older man named Mr. Whitfield approached him. He was calm, humble, and rarely spoke, but people respected him deeply. He sat beside James and asked gently, "Son, why do you look so troubled?" James sighed. "I have so many dreams, Mr. Whitfield, but I never finish a single one. I don't know what's wrong with me." The old man nodded slowly. "Tell me, what do you do the moment you get a new idea?" James answered right away. "I tell everyone. I want them to know what I'm about to do. I want them to be proud of me." Mr. Whitfield smiled softly. "Come with me tomorrow morning. I want to show you something." The next day, James met him in his small backyard garden. Mr. Whitfield held 2 seeds in his palm and handed one to James. "Plant this in the soil," he said. James dug a small hole and buried the seed, covering it gently with earth. Then Mr. Whitfield took the second seed, but instead of planting it, he raised it high in the air. He called over a few children playing nearby. "Look, everyone, I have a seed. Soon it'll grow into a magnificent tree. Just watch how amazing it'll be." The children clapped and smiled. Mr. Whitfield then simply set the seed on a flat rock and walked away. Weeks went by. Every day, Mr. Whitfield quietly watered the seed buried in the soil. He said nothing about it to anyone. James visited the garden often, and slowly, a tiny green sprout pushed through the dirt. Week after week, it grew a little taller. Still, the old man said nothing. He just kept watering it in silence. Meanwhile, the seed left out on the rock stayed exactly as it was. It dried out under the sun. Birds pecked at it. It never grew into anything. After several weeks, James saw a small but sturdy plant standing in the soil. The other seed had completely vanished, gone without a trace. Mr. Whitfield stood beside him and spoke softly. "James, a seed needs silence to grow. It needs darkness. It has to stay hidden beneath the earth. The moment you expose it and talk about it too soon, it dries up. It gets stolen. It never becomes a tree." James stared at the little plant, and something inside him shifted. The old man continued, "When you share your dreams too early, you feel proud, like you've already done the work. People's praise gives you a rush of pleasure, and your mind starts believing the goal is already achieved. So your heart loses the fire it needs to keep pushing forward. All that energy for action gets spent on words instead." James felt his face flush with realization. He had been doing exactly this his whole life. Every time he announced a plan, he felt like a success, but he never actually did the work. The applause was enough. He never needed to finish because inside he already felt finished. Mr. Whitfield placed a hand on his shoulder. "Dreams are fragile in the beginning. They need protection. Keep them quiet. Let them grow in the dark soil of your effort. Once the tree stands tall and strong, everyone will see it on their own. You won't need to say a word." James thanked him and walked home slowly, his mind racing with thoughts. That night he made a decision. He would try something new, but this time he would tell absolutely no one. He picked one simple goal: build a wooden bookshelf. No announcement, no crowd. He simply began. Every evening after his day job, he slipped into a quiet corner of his workshop and worked with wood. Some days he felt driven. Other days he felt exhausted. But because no one knew what he was doing, no one asked questions. No one expected anything from him. There was no pressure, just his hands and the wood. Weeks passed. The bookshelf slowly took shape. James made mistakes. He fixed them. He learned as he went. Little by little, the shelf became sturdy and smooth. When it was finally finished, James sat in front of it and felt something he had never felt before: real pride. Not the pride that comes from words and applause, but the pride that comes from actually doing the work. One morning, his neighbor spotted the bookshelf through the workshop window. "James, this is incredible. When did you make this?" James smiled quietly. "I've been working on it for a while." His neighbor was stunned. "You never said a word." James nodded. "I wanted to finish it first." Word spread slowly through the town. People saw the bookshelf and were genuinely impressed. But by then, James had already moved on to his next project, a small dining table. Once again, he told no one. He simply worked in silence. Weeks passed. The table was finished. Then came a cabinet, then a rocking chair. Years went by, and James became known throughout the town as a master craftsman. But he never announced his plans anymore. He only revealed his work once it was complete. People respected him even more because his actions spoke far louder than his words ever could. James's life changed completely. He no longer needed praise before he even started. He no longer chased that quick, empty rush of pride. He'd found something deeper: the quiet, lasting satisfaction of building something real. Now think about your own life for a moment. How many times have you announced a goal, only to lose the energy to actually chase it? How many dreams have you shared too soon, just to watch them quietly fade away? When you talk about your plans before you've done the work, you give away your power. You let other people's reactions replace your own effort. Keep your dreams close. Protect them. Let your work do the talking once it's ready. The world doesn't need to know what you're building. It only needs to see what you've built. So the next time you feel the urge to announce your big idea, pause. Stay quiet. Let the seed grow in darkness. When the tree finally stands tall and strong, everyone will see it, without you saying a single word. If this story moved you, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. And subscribe my channel for more life-changing videos.